Hello. So I guess I hit that red button. And I was just like, wow, interesting that red button up there. But supposedly here we are live. All right. I didn't, work was okay. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed it, right? That would be strange. But now I'm home, and this is something I kind of put together before I went to work. I have another one on deck too. We'll probably come with that in the morning. Not tennis related, but I appreciate y'all. I mean, supposedly there's one person in here. I don't know. not a big, not a huge tennis guy, but I mean, I'm gonna use it to show you that everything is fake. Okay, we do this all the time, don't we? We use this calculator right here, and look, it's on the date calculator, and look, it says "Hi Matthew." You see that? I mean, I do spend a lot of time on that, right? So you see the date calculator right there. You see right here, okay? Forwards with the language, reverse, and then reduction to both, just like that. Okay, reduction is at the 10th letter. So you see Q is in reverse. The 10th, 1 plus 0, 1. Just like that, all the way down for the double digits. And look at reduction right there is just forwards. Oops, my bad. Right there, the same thing with reduction. Okay, so that's cool that it shows two people. I don't really have clips for this. It's hard to play tennis or any kind of sports related clips, anyways. We'll probably look and maybe play something. I don't know. The volume probably won't play. But, anyways, we're here to show these connections, right? So let's add that back right there. And this is Naomi Osaka wins at Wimbledon for the first time in 6 years. We're out of the 6 month now, right? So now we're into July, right? But that six is just interesting because I think it has something to do with Satan, for real. And Saturn, and remember Drake the six god, still heavily trending, right? And Coco Gauff, so both of these characters move on, right? And there's like a lot of, let's go look at this like bracket over here. It's kind of mind boggling. But there's the bottom portion of it. You see Coco Gauff. She beats Dolehide. Not familiar with the first name yet. Or I think I knew it earlier, but I forgot. We'll check it out. And if you we'll look at the top. Osaka took on someone named Diane Perry. And you see they won. Like, is that like sets? I don't know. I don't know. I see the numbers in there though. And look at Osaka moves on to play Navarro. So Osaka's from Japan, I guess. To Tadoni is gonna play Gauff. Not look when I scroll up. Look at this. Are you serious? Look, too many. Okay? Too many, right? So let's go back over here. Okay, so Naomi Osaka had not won a match at Wimbledon, like I said, 6 years, right? Hadn't even played there in 5. Grass courts never were her favorite surface, right? 12 months ago at this time, Osaka was off the tour while becoming a mother. Okay, her daughter, I'm going to say Shai, Shai, or Shay, maybe Shay. I don't know, right? Shah, maybe, possibly. Look, turns 1 on Tuesday. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's today? Today is Tuesday. Okay, so it's her daughter's birthday, apparently. It's Tuesday where I'm at. Okay, and she picks up this victory. And was this yesterday? Here, let me try pulling it up like this. Naomi Osaka. I think it takes you right to it. Yep. You see right there? Oh, and she's gonna play tomorrow. Here, let me show you. Let me zoom in too. Let's zoom in a little bit, y'all. Okay, look. Ooh, that's a little bit far. That'll work right there. So yesterday, Diane Perry, it looks like she defeats. Is that 3 sets? Does anybody know? Ooh, look at the 666. Damn. Hello. Look at the 666 with Osaka Perry over there. Look how it's bold. Remember what it said, right? Ooh, I didn't even pull up the article. Let me pull up the article. Damn, look at those sixes. And they just said it's been 6 years, right? AP Osaka and Coco Wimbledon. All right, something like that. All right, let me pull up the article. First time in 6 years she wins, huh? And you see all those sixes. That's for sure, huh? Look at that. All right, so, and look, you see them right there too. I'm just really excited to be here. Osaka said Monday after pulling out a 6-1, 1-6, 6-4. So it looks like she wins 2 of those 3 over Diane Perry in the first round at the All England Club. Whatever. I have no idea what that is. By taking the last 2 games from 4 all in the third set. Okay. Oh, okay. I see that. It's funny because Wimbledon was the first tournament I watched after pregnancy, she says. But look, okay, remember the 6 years, right? Did Rick Ross really get jumped in Canada? I don't know. Like, I didn't see him get jumped. Where's that? Is that footage out there? Like, I don't want to see before and after. No, not falling for it. But anyways, look, 6 years, right? Look at her opponent right here. Diane Perry, 60 in reverse reduction, like 6, okay? And what do you know? This match was yesterday, the first day of the 7th month. Look, 107 days before her birthday, October 16th. What would be the odds of that, y'all? 107 days before her birthday is like the first day of the 7th month. Look up there. I mean, yeah, yesterday, Monday. Look at over there. Tennis 36, like Naomi Osaka. I mean, for real? We were just talking about the sixes, weren't we? Look at, there's a 6 even in her birthday over there. You know, 3, 6. Hey, if y'all watch me, what, for 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, this has been heavy, okay? We keep seeing 55. God and Satan equal 55. Bronny was drafted 55. Remember? Chris Brown has the 5-5 birthday. He was trending. Drake is playing like, kind of like the Jesus God type of, or whatever, Jesus, and Drake's like the 6 god like Saturn, or whatever these characters are doing, right? Who has, man, it's just amazing how they do this to us, right? So look, so 12 months ago, right here, at this time, again, Osaka was off the tour while becoming a mother. And you see here she is with her little one here, supposedly, right? Look at how her name, the daughter's name, equals the 7th day, or excuse me, the 7th month, the first day. Once again, okay, that's the daughter's name. Okay, July 1st, once again. So that hits twice, does it? 107 days before Osaka's birthday, like the first day of the 7th month. Daughter's name equals 71. You see that? And that's freaking yesterday's date. I mean, for real. Okay? Everything else is just kind of icing on the cake, right? So supposedly, right? Supposedly, I don't know about that belly. I don't know, man. This day and age, I don't know. I don't think so, right? That doesn't, yeah. I'm not going for it. You know, that's just my opinion. Let me give my opinion, right? So, on a day when there was plenty, where's my drink? Had a long day. So, on a day where there was plenty of focus away from the courts and instead on the health and status of various players who have been ranked number one and won multiple uh, major championships, tournament favorite Arna Sabalenka and Victoria Azarenka, each a two-time Australian Open winner dealing with a bum shoulder, withdrew hours before they were due on court. What, both of them had a bum shoulder? Are they like joined at the hip or what? So, withdrew hours before they were due on court. Andy Murray, twice titleist at Wimbledon, was trying to decide whether to compete less than 10 days after surgery to remove a cyst from his spinal cord. Another person fitting that description, Osaka, was making a happy return. Interesting. Look, Naomi. Look, why do the Trump numbers keep landing? Naomi's got 25 and 29 like Trump. Well, it's a selection year. Who's trending? Is Trump like the number one trending character or what? And then what? Drake, probably Taylor Swift, Drake, Beyonce, what? Is Biden considered trending when, like, I don't know, are you sure, do people like Biden? I could see why people would fall for the Trump thing, but I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess. Look at how Coco Gauff's middle name equals 29 right there. That's her middle name, Dion. And I thought I saw that name somewhere recently. But look at that. Look at Naomi Osaka's birthday, October 16th, the 290th day of the year, like 29. That's big, ain't it? 290, like 29, and then you see 29 Naomi, 29 Trump. Those are the same ciphers, okay? And then Dion, 29, right there. Coco Gauff's early years and victory over Venus Williams. Okay, at 15. I remember that. But Corey Dion Goff, look at her birthday, March 13th, right there. Look, Delray Beach. I have a little clip on her. But yeah, look at that middle name. There might be another 29, but let's play this clip. I think it's the only clip that I have. Let's see.
Right. I've seen this. Okay, Paula Podosa. I'm gonna go with. Oh, there's not an option for return. I'll go with serve. Holger Rune. I think I will go with speed. Grigor Dimitrov. Touch. Carlos Alcaraz. Mentality or forehand? I'm gonna go with forehand. Oh, me. Okay. Mentality or backhand? I like my backhand. I like my mentality too. Okay, Alina Svitolina, mentality. That's.
I was in a hurry to upload a clip. What's up, Gina? Oh, for real? Man, another one, huh? Who was that? Golf opponent, like golf. Grayson. Look, you get Sun in there. Let me go look at that real quick. Did we not? We didn't cover that one? That name sounds familiar. Is that the one we covered? Oh, yeah, we did that one. Let me pull them up again. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's a golfer, ain't it? Is it a tennis guy? Oh, that's a golfer. That's a golfer right there. It happened in May. This guy? Okay. Died Saturday at 30. Right here. We covered this guy, didn't we? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we covered that. Why did you bring it up? Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But let's go back over here. Okay. Oh, let's see. I think I have another 29. Oh, nope. Nope. Look at this. Reverse Wimbledon equals Trump's birthday. Okay. Look at that. And Wimbledon has 47 like Trump. Right? Look at Osaka and Trump, 47 and 88. Look at that right there. 47 and 88. Osaka, Trump. You see Trump's birthday. You see the 47 right there with Wimbledon. And then again, right over here, 25 and 29. So what if you sync up by the numbers with Trump, make a move in life right now or what? I don't know. Look at there's a 113 over there on the left. Politics equals 113. She's won the US Open and Australian Open twice apiece on hard courts, but never has been past the third round on either Wimbledon's grass or French. Look at this. I can't even wait to show you later. Wimbledon's grass or the French Open's clay. Who just got traded yesterday? Or no, free agent. Clay Thompson. Look at that. Yeah. Surface level. Ooh, you get a sun right there too. Again, I hate that define thing that pops up. That pisses me off right there. I can't get rid of it. Are you serious, Clay Thompson? That didn't get by me. It's coming up later, but I can't fool you. Come on. Osaka had not entered Wimbledon since a first round loss in 2019. While she's topped the WTA in the past, she is now number 113. Politics 113, BS 113. Donald equals 112, by the way. Look, Dion, even the middle name for Gauff, 34 like Osaka. Okay. Uh yeah, look at that. And let's go look over here real quick. Here, what's going on here? It'd be cool if this played. We're gonna try. I got my phone right here. I'm ready. All right, so excuse me momentarily. Man, they don't want that volume to play. I don't know why. Let me click on you. Let me make it YouTube. I don't. Oh man, they don't want that volume to play. I don't know why. Let me click on you. All right, let's try this. Let's try this out. I don't know why it won't play, man. Oh look, I'm live. That's just not gonna. They don't want that volume to play, huh? So what? Are we just supposed to look at her talk? Damn, man. It's tough out here. Okay, let's let her talk. There she is. So we can't hear her. So if we can't hear her, is it still a copyright or what? Is it still a copyright if we can't hear her? I don't want to hear that shit. Gina, I have no idea why you're telling me about that golfer. The opponent's name is Gauff, Coco Gauff, pronounced golf. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Is there another connection though? Goff. Hey, well, look at that football player, Jared Goff. That has to that has to connect. Man, how come this volume won't play? Here, let's try. Let's see if we get volume with this other video over here. Let's see. Are we gonna get volume with this? Probably not, right? Nope. No volume. Oh well. So who is this? Coco Gauff cruises. This is she cruised to the first round win, I guess. Dude, doesn't tennis look like you could burn a lot of calories? I know the volume, man. I'm tired of it. I couldn't upload. Well, I mean, there's not much clips to upload because it's all copyright, right? So there's Coco Gauff playing tennis. Here she is right here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do what we did last time this happened. Appreciate the 6 people. This is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna play it off my phone and we'll listen to the interview. Osaka, Wimbledon. Yeah, we'll just do that. I mean, we find our way around it one way or another, right? Osaka goes the distance. Here, yeah. Oh, is this just highlights? I want to hear the interview. Here, here. This is what we're gonna. Here, we'll just try this and see what happens. Let's get past this ad. Oh man, I thought it was the interview. That's all right. That's all right. Here, let's see. I want to listen to her talk, man. Uh, interview. Let me put interview. Oh, 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 it's magic. Here we go. This is what I want. This is what I want.
Welcome back to Wimbledon. It's been since 2019 that you were last. I think a few people missed you. What's it like to be back?
Um, I mean, it feels like a dream. I know I haven't played here many times, but I'm so grateful that you guys came and cheered, and I hope that the match was really fun for everyone to watch. And to be here, and it's funny because Wimbledon was the first tournament I watched after pregnancy, and my daughter's turning 1 tomorrow, so I'm really glad to still.
But you just said that you hope everyone enjoyed watching that. Did you enjoy playing it? Because it was a bit up and down for you. It wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. A breakdown in the third set as well. So, what do you make of how you played, and did you enjoy it?
I wish I could say I enjoyed it all the time. My heart was racing a lot. But I feel like these are the type of matches that you kind of have to play just in order to ease into the tournament. And I don't know, she's a great player, so I'm really glad that even though you're saying I played a little up and down, I was still able to. No, like it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad thing to say. No, yeah, I'm just, yeah, but sure. I'm just glad that I was able to hopefully not play like a third set tiebreaker.
Exactly. Now, look, I heard you saying a couple of times, like in between serves, you're doing great, you're doing great. Is that
cool? Explains it better than me. All right, that's all I wanted, man. Can we just, you know what I'm saying? So that worked. And for real, the yesterday was really the first day of the 7th month. Okay? And look at all of that. Bam. However you want to pronounce the name, 7-1. right there. What would be the odds? Happy birthday. So you're 1 years old. I don't know. Can we get more proof that that's real? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. But as I said earlier, that can be my opinion. Now we can go forward a little bit, right? Okay, so you see the Trump numbers are landing here. It's not a coincidence. I mean, are they just popping? I don't know, man. But look at, you see right here, Dion and Osaka even. Appreciate the 8 people I see. And again, look how she's born on the 16th. Okay? Naomi Osaka, born on the 16th, right? Again, they said it's been 6 years, and her opponent's name equaled 60 like 6. And again, right there, after pulling out a 6-1-1-6, you see that? Born on the 16th. 6-1-1-6. The number has been landing, okay? Bronny James with the 10/6 birthday. That same day, For All the Dogs, Drake, that album released, okay? A guy named Akil Drake died in a building explosion in Youngstown, Ohio. Akil Drake. Can you believe it? And it was just another guy named Drake, right? He died. Ohio equals 16 and 61 as well, right? The number just keeps landing over and over and over. There it is again, right there. And look, 16. Look at all the 16 numerology here. So the match yesterday, I don't why did I put it in there twice? But you see 16. Add up the single digits right there. Date numerology. Her birthday's got 16 numerology on the 16th as well, right there. I'm just really excited to be here. Osaka said Monday, you see, the victory over Diane Perry. But look at how Osaka equals 11 in the reduction cipher. Diane Perry equals 111. You see that? That's ordinal. You see? 11, 111. I'm just really excited to be here. You see it right there? Victory over Diane Perry. And look, this match is 110 days after Coco Gauff's birthday. 110. Do you see an 11? I do. Look at the 110 like 11. Okay? You see? It just connects like that. And we're even going to look at the next opponents a little bit, right? I think so at the end. Look at how she's born in 2004, kind of like the year 24, right? I'm going to pull up the Gauff interview a little bit as I go here. Interview. I have it too on my tab, but it's not going to play the volume. Wimbledon. I'm just going to get it ready. Let's see. Boom, it's ready. Cool. Well, shit, we might as well hit it now. Here we go.
Okay. Good evening. Welcome to the press conference for Coco Gauff. Please raise your hand, state your name and organisation when asking your question. Coco, good to get that first win under your belt.
Yeah, really happy with how I played today and happy to get through the first round here.
Questions? Any questions?
Coco, you said on Saturday that after last year, you said you could wish that yourself last year could see you now coming back to Wimbledon. What do you think that Coco would say after today's performance and the manner that you took today?
Yeah, she would be really happy. I think I was very nervous going into today. Obviously, there's sometimes when you do bad at a tournament, you kind of like let those same feelings creep in. But yeah, I just kind of was just trying to have fun and enjoy it. I don't know how many.
How do you manage nerves and how do you deal with that when it comes in different situations?
Yeah, it's kind of one of those mindsets. It's like, well, the worst that happened already last year. So worst case, you just have to live it twice. So yeah, that was just the mentality going into today.
You, I mean, I think of your default mode is playing aggressive, right? And but is that still? Does that have to get adjusted when you're playing on the grass? Like, I mean, I guess I'm thinking of like your backhand. You hit the crap out of your backhand,
Yeah.
and but sometimes maybe that isn't the best shot on grass. And like, is that a hard adjustment? And how do you accommodate for that when you're playing? Move on to the surface that doesn't always give you the shots you might want.
Yeah, like today I had to use the slice a little bit, which I actually did pretty decent at. And yeah, it's something I don't like to practice, the slicing and all of that. But like my coach is right, like I use it a lot on grass because you never know the bounce you're going to get. But overall, I think being aggressive on grass is very crucial just because, once you're behind in the point, it's very hard to neutralize. So you kind of want to be the first person to strike.
Is that something that Brad has pushed on you?
Honestly, yeah.
Junk baller, right?
Yeah, both Brad and JCA. Brad was really emphasizing using the forehand, like slice when it's super low, which I did a couple times today when she sliced. And yeah, on the backhand, it's kind of just my discretion and figure out. Sometimes I just improvise. It's not like I have a game plan on when to use the slice or when to not use it. It's just a feeling in the moment, and I don't always make the right decision.
I think the volume plays on this Instagram. Let's see. 320. Look at that. Following yesterday's date, 1.7 million. Okay. And the match was 107 days before Osaka's birthday. Look, Gauff followers 1.7. Yesterday's date, the match. Come on, man. For real? That can play? That volume might play, huh?
You said that you were
I don't know.
nervous coming into the match today.
Let's see.
When you
Hold
were
on.
done, especially after your results last year, did you feel like some sour relief or like you
Hold
feel
on.
more relaxed?
Yeah.
Especially after your results.
There we go.
Did you feel like some sour relief? Or more relaxed?
There we go. Finally, huh? All right, cool. Finally, huh? I want this volume turned down. Damn. All right, cool. Screw that phone. Appreciate those 7 people. So supposedly you can is it the same thing over and over? Why do they always play music, man? Those naked juices are bomb. Let me know if you can't hear that. Why they always gotta play music, man? We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, so there's Coco Gauff. Let's go back over here. Cool, right? All right, so we're over here now, right? Look at this. Look at so Caroline equals 77, 41, and 139. She defeats Caroline Dolehide. You see that right there? Look at Caroline 77 and 41 like Coco Gauff, 139. Well, just like her full name, or her first and last name. But look at that right there. Now check this out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's them right there. So that's them right there. Okay. Okay, that's their hugging. Okay, before facing the 53rd ranked Perry, Osaka said she was sifting through pictures on her phone. They have that feature this time last year. I was looking at that. I was looking at my photos of myself in the hospital. She's still talking about being in the hospital. Okay. It's really cool to be here now, Osaka said. My mindset, I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? Why do they keep talking about it? It's like those photos were suspect, weren't they? I know it's like a youngster, but I have a shadow voice on phone. I don't know. We're trying whatever we can, right? We're trying whatever we can. Honestly, it says I didn't really know what was going on after I gave birth. Just trying to piece myself back together. I've never given birth, so no one take offense to any of my comments, okay? Man, that's rough. I could imagine. And again, you know, Wimbledon is now the only Grand Slam tennis tournament to be played on grass. And, and then I thought of Clay Thompson going to Dallas, right? How about that? We could play that clip again of Coco Gauff that we know works right here.
Right. I've seen this. Okay, Paula Badosa. I'm gonna go with. Oh, there's not an option for return. I'll go with serve. Hoger Rune. I think I will go with speed. Grigor Dimitrov. Touch. Carlos Alcaraz. Mentality or forehand? I'm gonna go with forehand. Oh, me. Okay. Mentality or backhand? I like my backhand. I like my mentality too. Okay, Alina Svitolina, mentality. That's solid.
So yeah, that was just a clip, I guess, of something. So look at this. Look at that. So, this is her next opponent tomorrow. So I guess 57 like Diane Perry, which was Osaka's opponent. That wasn't really a huge connection. I don't know why I had that one in there. But yeah, there's Diane Perry right there. French tennis player. You see that right there? Okay, so Naomi Osaka, she's taking on Emma Navarro, and this is tomorrow, so it's the second round. Look how it's early in the morning. Damn. I mean, yeah. So look, Emma Navarro's birthday, opponent tomorrow. Look, 139. Didn't that 139 just land earlier? Oh, maybe I have it in here twice. So her birthday is the 139th day of the year. You see right there? Oh, yeah, I have it in there twice. Caroline 139. That was Gauff's opponent yesterday. You see that? 139. And yeah, interesting. And look at this. Caroline Dolehide. Again, let's get familiar. Right there, Gauff defeats her yesterday. And again, hey, I don't know really a lick about golf or tennis. Sometimes if you do a little drinking and maybe you just go do it for fun. Or some miniature golf, that sounds fun, right? That's about all I do, right? So look at this. Caroline Dolehide, Gauff defeats her yesterday. Look, 293 in reverse. And look at this. Emma. Oh, that's Coco Gauff. Oh, that's Coco Gauff's birthday, huh? March 13th. Leaves 293 days. You see that? Coco Gauff has the March 13th birthday. Leaves 293 days. You see that? And her opponent, her name equals 293. I just don't have Gauff in there. I don't know why. That looks like Diane Perry, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Let's go look at Gauff. Let's pull up Gauff again over here. Just want to make sure I got that 313 birthday right. And we can just look at her anyways. I don't know if Gina plays tennis, but Oh, see, it just pulls up Wimbledon. You got to zoom out, and then you got to click up here on Gauff. Coco. Yeah, you see, there's her birthday synced up with her opponent. All right, so, yep, that's it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think we need to read all that. That's just filler stuff up there. It's like quotes from the characters. Come on. That's it. You see? And there's too many matches. You know what I'm saying? Too many matches. All that. Right there. We can go look at that bracket again. It looks kind of confusing. Where'd it go? If it's still here. Here it is right here. Look at this damn bracket again. So it's the second round. Tomorrow's the second round. Okay, and then they got a third round. So let's just look at this middle here. That's still a lot, man. God. That's too much. Look at this last name, Sun. What's that about? Lulu Sun? Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks for joining, right? Do I have any, what else? Is that about it? Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Tennis and golf. Oh, and those are just ooh, look, there you see. That's the work right there. That's it. Look, Emma Navarro has that 176 right there. I remember Boston won the championship on the 17th day of the 6th month, Kendrick Lamar's birthday. And you see Tupac's death date in there. Those are just random. I'm just throwing random stuff out there, right? I'm kind of a numbers guy. So that's it right there. Oh, you even get 171 in Naomi Osaka. Look down at the bottom with the first day of the 7th month yesterday with the match, and 107 days before her birthday. Her daughter's name equals 71. Look at 171 right there. That's nice. You see? Glance at the numerology. That 183, whew, over there on the left with yesterday. All right. Cool. Well, I'm glad it's cool to see the 8 people looking, just a little. The only thing I go out of my way to not cover is the war stuff, because it's just like, it's nonstop, right? I'm not going to be talking about war. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'll talk about, like a hip hop beef or something. It's going to come and go. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying bad things don't come with that. But the war stuff, nah, they got certain people out there who they want to keep talking about the war. I'm not doing it, okay? I like how it hits 10 people as I'm done. And 10 people, that makes me feel good. Yeah, it's not real, but I don't mind doing the politic decodes too, are cool. Because they're funny, right? Like Trump's a funny character. But I'm offended by politics, because to me, that should be the thing that really pisses us off, other than paying taxes and all that shit, right? But they actually just straight up lie, like, oh, vote for president. It's like, what a crock. You know what I'm saying? It's just not even close to real at all. You know what and it's like, I don't know. I think more people know that it's fake. They just don't give a damn at all, right? I'm not going to go out on the streets and do any yelling either. So it's not happening. But anyways, Naomi Osaka wins at Wimbledon for the first time in 6 years. And Coco Gauff moves on too. Appreciate it. Like I said, not the best tennis or golf decoder, but I'm not shying away from it. Oh yeah, that was my point, right? I'm not shying away from it. I saw Wimbledon pop up. It's like, hey, let's look at it, right? And I have another decode on deck. We'll probably hit in the morning, and I'll probably start doing some research now. Actually, we can go over and pick a story now that'll be for tomorrow night. So let's go over here. I like using the AP because they give you the stories easy. I don't know. It's just easy. I can do any story though. It doesn't matter. Ah, amazing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Ooh, I don't know who Ann Wilson is. Lloyd Doggett. Look at this. It's probably Doggett, but look how it says dog right here. Hold on. Look how you get dog right there. For all the dogs. Symbolism. Republican Lloyd. Hold on, Lloyd just landed in a decode. It was the Seattle Storm Lloyd right here. She had the big game against Caitlin Clark, cooled off the fever. Right there, the Storm cooled off the fever. So you got Jewel Lloyd, and then you got Lloyd again right here. Republican Lloyd, is it Doggett or Doggett? How do you not see the dog? Becomes first Democrat in Congress to call for Biden's withdrawal from 2024 race. That's amazing because Biden's probably one of those dogs that they're referring to. Dog or God, or think about the symbolism, just like the disgusting stuff that they've been letting us know that they've been doing. Maybe they're referring to that as like a dog, right? Biden was the first thing I thought of with that for all the dogs stuff. I'm like, oh, they're symbolizing something here. Kind of like a, bye bye. And it's like some new, dude, I know they've been hinting at it. I think there's going to be like should I scroll down? No picture? Oh, a video. Why does he look like, he doesn't really look like Biden. He's old though too, huh? There's going to be 113s all over this. I know it. So I don't know about that one. Let's look over here. Who's this? Yeah, I think we're going to do this one right here. We're going to do this one. Look, you got a son again in there. Ann Wilson announces cancer diagnosis. Sympathy with, is it her? Is it her? I don't know. Is it her? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. Who is she? Ann Wilson. Ouch. Look at her spouse, Dean Wetter. All right, so that's going to be tomorrow. She was in the music group Heart. Okay. So that'll be tomorrow night, okay, y'all? That'll be for tomorrow night. See, that's just kind of how we do it. We don't pick and choose. See, it's trending right up there. Look, Joey Chest Nut. You see that? How does this stuff land like this? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah. So I appreciate you. Thank you for being in here. Appreciate the support, okay? And it is support. I appreciate it. Right? Naomi Osaka wins at Wimbledon for the first time in 6 years. You saw all the sixes too. And even her opponent, 60 like 6. And Coco Gauff moves on too. Thank you for being here. Until next time.